Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I have 3 fast-paced games from today's session. The grind went really well today. I played for around 2 hours and got 90 AP whilst gaining plus 12 on average. What happened today was that I was solo queuing and I got matched with 2 very nice players who were in platinum. We won our game and they invited me, and from there we were absolutely popping off together. I had a lot of fun today and I hope you will enjoy the gameplay. If you do, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Alright, let's start. Alright, so the first game was on Overflow, not Encore. I won't make that mistake ever again. And at this point I was just holding bin. They had Pathfinder, I was expecting them to grapple there, so I didn't invest it. And the other team was really aggressive, they were good players. Team knocked one there, it was 2v2. And at this point I got some really nice shots in Pathfinder, and the round's already over. Alright, so the second round, it went to the open side again of Overflow. And I decided to take an off angle, a little bit sneaky. Maybe create some unexpected shots, and I instantly want to ape the raid. So I was not really paying attention where we were, and I put some 3 shots in. And Papa was holding center, so I pushed him off. At this point I heard Maggie cracked. It wasn't really correct, unfortunately. I do knock her. Puff on here! And I knocked Maggie. I made the mistake of saying Puff is 1. He was actually 70 HP or so. And it kind of screwed my teammates over, so it was a mistake on my part. At this point, my teammate knocked the raid and he still had 2.
Play my knockdown heal. Play knockdown heal.
Still 2 knockdowns to play with. But unfortunately he lost the engagement.
Let's go. I've jumped at.
So moving up to the third round, I decided to do my usual strat of just aping the room with a Peacekeeper. Call that the alpha move.
Maggie ult.
And I see the raid being alone over there. And I
He's alone, we need to help him.
My teammate went to help me, but that left our teammate alone. So it was kind of a tough spot at that point. Unfortunately, my teammate survived. I had a heal and both my teammates got knocked in the meanwhile, but the raid was cracked. I instantly ape her to get her out of the game, and I throw an arc to push the Puff off so I can reload. And I take hide. At this point it's just a 1v1 with me in a better position. I take like cheeky pot shots. I'm just looking for a good angle to get one good hit in before I ape in. I want to jump down, but at the last moment I decided to not do that. It's probably a good choice on my part, and I got a nice shot in, and this is the moment to ape. I was playing on knockdown, so I want to disengage. It's a bad spot for me. But with some jiggle peeking, I could get them out of the game and we won the round.
Shit on for the Maggie ult again.
So in the 4th round, it got the house again, so I grabbed my trusty old PK and I stimmed to the room to take control over the room. I was wary of the path, since you can grapple in very quickly. And they have control over a room, unfortunately. I could have taken it, but yeah, I decided to not do it because I didn't want to have that bad for me, but probably should have taken control, or at least try to. And my teammate is alone there. Here's where Newcastle comes in really clutch. He can res our teammate, and I can just ape the guy that's trying to knock my Newcastle. And get some really great shots in on the team.
Heal.
Just got my teammate to heal.
He's one. Nice!
Nice, that's the play.
And since he was healed and I did some good damage on her, we won the game. This was a really fun one. So the next game was on Overflow again, and it was against a team that didn't look too good, but in reality they really were pretty good. They really put us to work, but in the end we won, and it was a lot of fun again.
Yeah.
So the match starts in the open side of Overflow. And as you can see, the Maggie is already ulting towards us to try to take control of the bin and just ape
Maggie
us.
50.
You start off with some decent damage on the enemy team. Get a nice knock on Rene, defuse. But unfortunately the Octane really did some great damage on me. And I had to disengage the heal. At this point it's just a matter of resetting and just playing the 3v2 and at least we should win, of course, based on that. Just pushing immediately to try to help my team. They got a knock on one.
Let's go, boys.
Last one, and we won. Alright, moving up to the second round. We do the alpha strat again of jump padding in with a PK. And I have control of our house at this point. This is really nice. Look at the ultimate banning Maggie, but I'm not really in trouble. Enemy team they don't have multiple angles on me, so they can't really take advantage of it. At this point I'm always like just
Where are they?
Keep under control and wait for the enemy to make a mistake, because they need to push in. Enemy does put some pressure on us, but still we are totally fine. And as you can see,
you're alone, go back.
The Bloodhound of my team unfortunately pushes in a bit too far and got 2v1 there. Got 1 HP. Just a fuse, he's here, he didn't heal. So I could knock him. At this point we are kinda in a winning situation. Unfortunately I get double hammer pointed here and I was like 1 HP in an instant, and it's really bad. I get knocked. And my friend the Bloodhound also got knocked. And that was the round. Alright, moving up to round number 3. This time is the house side again. And since I don't have a jump pad, I don't take the direct angle in. Try to stick that Maggie over there. I do kind of have control over house, but still will fight for it. I need to disengage, I got crack there. Don't have half. Stay alive. Fortunately my teammates survived. What's really nice about playing with the squad is that your teammates aren't constantly dying. It's really nice.
One. Nice.
I'm healing, stay alive. You win this. Nice, bro. Good shit. Heal up. Heal up.
Fortunately you got knocked, but this is a 1v1 on my part. I'm still full, so I should win this. And I do win, and we win the round. Alright, so the plan of this round was to take the jump pad and take to the center and take immediate control of the center so they can push in, take a wide angle. But as you can see, my jump pad jump wasn't the greatest. But we still maintain control at this point. It was really nice. Sears on low ground. So we decided just to go to him and help him immediately. Did get a knock there, but it was really nice.
Am I right?
Just heal up. Really nice. And Newcastle is coming in clutch again. There's still the path to worry about. And at this point it's a 2v2 actually. I knocked the fuse. And then Maggie is the last one, and we are all three together. So we win, of course. Kind of struggling to climb up this stupid. This cracked pipe is really hard to climb up. Nice, boys! But we win, so this is a really nice game. The last game of today will be on Habitats, and again we played against a really good squad. I think it was a Master or Predator squad, I'm not really sure, but they played it really well, but eventually we won anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Yes, he's Brad for sure. How's he playing? So it starts on the open field of Habitat. And my teammate has the gold red shield, the Newcastle. This is really nice, so if one of us got knocked, we really had an advantage there. It's actually such a good teammate to have, your team. They're pushing right side. At this point I'm just looking for every enemy, so you should be really aware of where everyone is. And I saw them pushing right side. Push right side really aggressively, think they can just roll us. There's some decent damage in there. Hopefully you get the knock on the Maggie. So now it's a 2v2. Also 1v2, but some really decent shots on the raid got her out of the game, so now it's a 1v1. And I almost crack her. Crack her. She disengaged with the barrier immediately. She did get it off, but still got some shots in. And I won the 1v1 for the win. Alright, moving up to round number 2. At this point I decide to take my jump pads and push the high ground of the enemy team immediately on the left, as you can see. With the jump pad you climb up here before they can climb up on their side, and you have way more control over them. They have less places to go, so starting at an advantage. Actually I'm missing on the Watson. I'm still kind of chilling. I got cracked unfortunately. I need to heal. And me and my teammate climb up right side, push back a little bit too much, and the enemy team maintain control. The enemy team can climb up. We can't get pushed back. I wanted to maintain control, but we can't anymore at this point. They're all three up, and we are not healthy anymore. And both my teammates got knocked. And I died too. Unfortunate. Right, moving up to round number 3. Fortunate I don't have my jump pad anymore, but yeah, what do you do about it? Put some really lot of pressure on, and then Maggie decides to run in the open with the ball, but she really got punished for it, so I immediately pushed her to get out of the game. That's the best player out of the game, besides Watson. And at this point we are big chilling. They do have height over us. This was kinda sketching me out. Yeah, on me! Tried to challenge the Watson, but she still pumped me. Last one here, Watson. This is where the Newcastle comes in, really clutch, and we can make it into a 3v1, which is basically unwinnable for the Watson. And that was the round. So moving up to round number 4, I take my jump pad again and I decide to take their height again, and this time we do it better. We won't give them the height anymore. Watson is running to the open and get some free shots in there. I get it for a little bit, but we still have control. And my team is, as you can see, posting up way wider. Laran does got knocked, but we got the Watson out of the game, which is really nice. And I can take a battery. This makes us both really healthy. Teammate Newcastle decides to go for the rest, and I can just shoot right in the back for 130. And in this one we have a massive advantage. Get the raid out of the game, so now it's a 2v1. And with one nice shot on the Maggie, we're so much better. It is over for the enemy team. So these were the games of today. I really hope you enjoyed them. Make sure to have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers!